Yo, what's up, world? It's your boy, Charlemagne Thagod, back at it again with another episode of For the Next Episode, and trust me, this one's gonna be big. Today, we're diving deep into the life of a true icon, a man who went from the streets of Harlem to the top of the music industry and then conquered the business world. We're talking about Sean Diddy Combs. Now, some of y'all might know him as Puff Daddy, P. Diddy, or just Diddy. But no matter what you call him, there's no denying this dude's impact. He's a rapper, a producer, a fashion designer, a vodka tycoon, and a whole lot more. Diddy's story is one of ambition, hustle, and an unwavering belief in himself. From his early days at Uptown Records to building Bad Boy Entertainment into a hip-hop powerhouse, Diddy has always been a force to be reckoned with. But his journey hasn't been without its bumps in the road. Controversies, legal battles, and a whole lot of drama have followed him throughout his career. But through it all, Diddy has always found a way to come out on top. He's a master of reinvention, always evolving and adapting to stay ahead of the game. And that's what we're going to explore in this episode: the highs, the lows, the business deals, the controversies, and the legacy of Sean Diddy Combs. So buckle up, because it's going to be a wild ride. Let's rewind the clock for a minute. Let's take a journey back in time to where it all began. Before the Ciroc, before the Sean John suits, there was a young Sean Combs hustling in the streets of Harlem. A young man with big dreams and an even bigger drive. Born and raised in New York City, Diddy learned early on the importance of hard work and determination. The city that never sleeps was the perfect backdrop for a young hustler with a vision. He saw firsthand the struggles of his community, but also the potential for greatness that existed within it. The streets of Harlem were tough, but they were also filled with stories of resilience and hope. Diddy's entrepreneurial spirit was evident from a young age. He wasn't just a dreamer, he was a doer, always looking for opportunities to turn his visions into reality. He started promoting parties while still in high school, and by the time he landed an internship at Uptown Records, it was clear he was destined for bigger things. His energy and passion were undeniable. At Uptown, he quickly rose through the ranks, becoming an 8A NDR executive known for his keen eye for talent. He had a knack for spotting potential and turning it into success. He signed artists like the Notorious Big and Mary J. Blige, shaping the sound of hip-hop in the 90s. His influence was felt far and wide, changing the music landscape forever. But Diddy wasn't content with just being behind the scenes. He had bigger dreams of creating something that was entirely his own. He had a vision, and that vision included building his own empire. An empire that would not only dominate the music industry but also influence culture and lifestyle. In 1993, he launched Bad Boy Records, and the game would never be the same. It was a bold move that would pay off in ways no one could have imagined. Bad Boy Records became a cultural phenomenon, churning out hit after hit and launching the careers of some of the biggest names in hip-hop. It was more than a record label. It was a movement. The Notorious Big, Mace, and many others found their voices through Bad Boy. Faith Evans, 112, and a host of other artists became household names. The list goes on and on. Each artist brought something unique to the table, contributing to the label's legendary status. Diddy had an ear for talent, but he also understood the power of branding and marketing. He knew that in order to stand out, you had to create a brand that people could connect with. He created a distinct bad boy aesthetic, a blend of street swagger and high-fashion luxury that resonated with audiences worldwide. It was a look, a feel, a vibe that was unmistakably bad boy. Diddy wasn't just selling music, he was selling a lifestyle, a dream that many aspired to, a dream that seemed within reach, and the world was buying. From the streets of Harlem to the global stage, Diddy's journey is a testament to the power of vision, hard work, and relentless determination. Now, while Diddy was busy building his music empire, he also had his sights set on conquering other industries. He understood that true wealth and influence extended far beyond the recording studio. So he started diversifying his portfolio, venturing into fashion, television, and even the world of spirits. One of his earliest and most successful ventures was Sean John, his clothing line that quickly gained recognition for its sophisticated urban aesthetic. Sean John wasn't just another celebrity clothing brand, it was a reflection of Diddy's own personal style and his vision for a more inclusive fashion industry. The brand resonated with a generation, winning awards, and solidifying Diddy's status as a style icon. But he didn't stop there. He saw an opportunity in the vodka market, a space that he felt lacked diversity and representation. So he partnered with Diageo to create Ciroc, a premium vodka brand that disrupted the industry and became a global phenomenon. Diddy's marketing genius was in full effect with Ciroc. He positioned the brand as aspirational, associating it with luxury, celebration, and success. He wasn't afraid to put himself front and center in the marketing campaigns, using his own personal brand to elevate Ciroc's image. And it worked. Ciroc became synonymous with the good life, a staple at high-end parties and celebrations worldwide. But Diddy's entrepreneurial spirit didn't stop at fashion and liquor. He also ventured into the world of television, launching Revolt TV, a music-oriented digital cable network aimed at a younger, more diverse audience. Now let's be real for a minute. One of the keys to Diddy's success has been his ability to forge strategic partnerships. He understood that collaboration is key, and he wasn't afraid to align himself with other power players to achieve his goals. From his early days at Uptown Records, where he learned the ropes alongside Andre Harrell, to his collaborations with some of the biggest names in music and business, Diddy has always recognized the power of synergy. One of his most notable partnerships has been with Jay-Z, another hip-hop mogul who shares a similar entrepreneurial spirit. They've joined forces on numerous occasions, from music collaborations to business ventures, proving that two heads, especially when they're both brilliant, are better than one. Their partnership is a testament to the power of unity and shared vision within the hip-hop community. Another significant partnership in Diddy's life was with Jennifer Lopez. Their relationship, though short-lived, had a profound impact on both of their careers. J.Lo was already a rising star, but Diddy's influence helped solidify her status as a global icon. He recognized her potential not just as an entertainer, but as a brand, and he played a pivotal role in shaping her early career trajectory. From music videos to red carpet appearances, Diddy's influence on J.Lo's style and image was undeniable. Section 5. The power of collaboration. Diddy's collaborative spirit extends beyond individual partnerships. He understands the importance of community and has always been a vocal advocate for Black excellence and empowerment. He's used his platform to uplift other artists, entrepreneurs, and creatives, recognizing that a rising tide lifts all boats. He's mentored countless individuals in the music industry, sharing his knowledge and experience to help them navigate the often treacherous waters of the business. Diddy's commitment to mentorship is a testament to his understanding of legacy and his desire to see future generations thrive. Beyond individual mentorship, Diddy has also been a driving force in promoting collaboration within the Black community as a whole. He understands that unity is strength, and that by working together, Black people can achieve economic and social justice. He's organized summits, conferences, and initiatives aimed at fostering collaboration and entrepreneurship within the Black community. Diddy's efforts to promote Black excellence and empowerment have not gone unnoticed. He's been recognized with numerous awards and accolades for his philanthropic work and his commitment to social justice. Section 6. The Rise and Rise of Sean Combs. So, as we delve deeper into the life and legacy of Sean Diddy Combs, it's clear that we're dealing with a complex and multifaceted individual. He's a man who defies easy categorization, a force of nature who has left an indelible mark on music, fashion, business, and beyond. His journey from the streets of Harlem to the pinnacle of global success is an inspiration to aspiring entrepreneurs and dreamers everywhere. But Diddy's story is not without its controversies. We'd be remiss if we didn't address the darker side of his past, the allegations and scandals that have at times threatened to overshadow his accomplishments. From legal battles to highly publicized feuds, Diddy has faced his fair share of adversity, but through it all he's managed to weather the storms and emerge stronger on the other side. In the next act, we'll dive deeper into the controversies, examining the allegations and exploring how they've shaped public perception of Diddy. We'll also explore how he's navigated these challenges, using his resilience and business acumen to overcome obstacles and maintain his position at the top. So, stay tuned as we unpack the complexities of Diddy's life, uncovering the truth behind the headlines and revealing the man behind the myth. This is for the next episode, and we're just getting started. Section 1. The Midas Touch. Now let's talk about Diddy's business acumen, because this brother ain't built an empire on charm alone. The man's got a Midas touch, turning everything he touches into gold. From music to fashion to liquor, Diddy's got his hands in all the right pots, and they're all overflowing with that sweet, sweet success. But what's the secret to his sauce? Well, for one, Diddy understands the power of branding like no other. He knows how to create an image, a lifestyle, and then sell that dream to the masses. He's not just selling products, he's selling an aspiration, a piece of the good life. And let's not forget his work ethic. Diddy's known for his relentless hustle, his drive to be the best, to outwork everyone in the room. He's not afraid to put in the hours, to grind it out until he reaches the top. And that kind of dedication, that fire in his belly, it's contagious. It inspires those around him to step up their game, to strive for greatness. But Diddy's success isn't just about individual brilliance. He's a master collaborator, recognizing that sometimes you need to team up with other heavy hitters to really knock it out of the park. And when it comes to partnerships, Diddy's got a knack for aligning himself with the best in the game. Now let's talk about one of Diddy's most fruitful collaborations, his bromance with none other than Mr. Sean Jay-Z Carter. These two titans of hip-hop, they're like the dynamic duo of the business world. They've got a bond that goes beyond music, a mutual respect and understanding that's translated into some serious power moves. They've collaborated on countless projects, from music ventures to investments, always pushing each other to reach new heights. See, both Diddy and Jay-Z, they come from humble beginnings, rose from the streets to the top of the game. They understand the hustle, the grind, the importance of building something from nothing, and that shared experience, that hunger for success, it's created a bond that's unbreakable. They're not afraid to challenge each other, to push each other's buttons, because they know it's only going to make them stronger, sharper, more successful. And let's be real, when Diddy and Jay-Z team up, the world takes notice. They're a force to be reckoned with, a testament to the power of black excellence and collaboration. They're setting an example for the next generation, showing them that the sky's the limit when you've got the talent, the drive, and the right people by your side. Now, one of their most legendary collaborations, one for the history books, has got to be the Ace of Spades deal. Now, the Ace of Spades deal, that was a game changer, a real boss move that solidified Diddy and Jay-Z's status as not just music icons, but business moguls. See, back in the day, champagne, it was all about that French stuff, all fancy and exclusive. But then Diddy and Jay-Z, they saw an opportunity to disrupt the game, to bring some diversity to the luxury market. They partnered with Armand de Brignac, this high-end champagne brand, and put their stamp on it, making it their own. They understood the power of branding, of associating a product with a certain lifestyle, a certain aspiration. And who better to represent success, luxury, and celebration than Diddy and Jay-Z? They made Ace of Spades synonymous with the good life, the go-to drink for anyone who wanted to feel like a boss. They took a product that was already exclusive and elevated it to a whole new level, making it the drink of choice for the hip-hop elite, athletes, and celebrities worldwide. And the best part? They did it their way, on their own terms, proving that black excellence could dominate any industry, even the historically white and exclusive world of luxury champagne. The Ace of Spades deal, it wasn't just about making money, it was about making a statement. It was about breaking down barriers, challenging the status quo, and showing the world that black entrepreneurs were a force to be reckoned with. It was a power move, a game changer, and a testament to the vision, the hustle, and the undeniable bond between two of hip-hop's biggest icons. Now, the success of the Ace of Spades deal, it wasn't just about the brand. It was about the strategy, the marketing genius behind it, the meticulous planning and the innovative approach that went into making it a household name. Diddy and Jay-Z, they knew how to create a buzz, how to generate hype and make everyone want a piece of the action. They were masters at leveraging their star power to turn heads and capture attention. They made sure Ace of Spades was seen at all the right parties, in the hands of all the right people. It wasn't just about the product, it was about the lifestyle it represented. They used their own influence, their own star power, to elevate the brand and make it the ultimate status symbol. Their endorsement was more than just a nod, it was a powerful statement. They understood the power of association, of aligning themselves with success and exclusivity. They knew that being seen with the right people and in the right places would amplify the brand's prestige. And it worked like a charm. The strategy was flawless, and the results were undeniable. Suddenly, everyone wanted to be seen popping bottles of Ace of Spades. It became a symbol of success, a marker of having made it. It became the drink of choice for anyone who wanted to make a statement, to show that they had arrived. It was more than just a beverage, it was a badge of honor. But the brilliance of the deal went beyond marketing. It was about understanding the deeper layers of business and branding. Diddy and Jay-Z, they also understood the importance of ownership, of having a stake in the game. They knew that true power came from being in control. They weren't content with just endorsing a product. They wanted to be part of the decision-making process, to have a say in how the brand was developed and marketed. They were hands-on, involved in every step. And that's what separated them from the pack. Their approach was different, more strategic, more visionary. They weren't just celebrity endorsers, they were businessmen, entrepreneurs with a vision. They saw the bigger picture and worked tirelessly to achieve it. They used their platform, their influence, to build something lasting, something that would generate wealth not just for themselves but for generations to come. They were building a legacy. Now that's what I'm talking about, folks. That's the kind of forward thinking that changes the game. That's how you build a legacy. It's about more than just the present. It's about the future. That's how you make history, by thinking ahead, by planning for the long term. Diddy and Jay-Z, they understood that the key to success wasn't just about talent, it was about strategy, vision, and the willingness to bet on yourself. They were willing to take risks and make bold moves. They knew how to play the game, and they played it like champs. Their success was no accident. It was the result of careful planning and relentless execution. Section 5, Beyond the Music, J.Lo and the Business of Glamour. Now let's shift gears for a minute and talk about another important chapter in Diddy's life, his relationship with Jennifer Lopez. Now this wasn't just a tabloid romance, folks. This was a meeting of the minds, a collaboration between two forces of nature that shook up the worlds of music, fashion, and entertainment. See Diddy, he's got this uncanny ability to spot talent, to see potential where others might not. And when he met J.Lo, he knew she was destined for greatness. He saw beyond the singing and the dancing. He saw a brand waiting to be built, an icon in the making. And he used his influence, his connections, to help her shine. He helped shape her image, her style, her sound, guiding her towards superstardom. They collaborated on music, on videos, on red carpet appearances, creating a buzz that was impossible to ignore. Diddy's touch, his Midas touch, it rubbed off on J.Lo, and together they became the ultimate power couple, the king and queen of hip-hop and pop. But their relationship, it wasn't just about the glitz and the glamour. It was about business, about building empires, about conquering the world, one collaboration at a time. Diddy, he saw the potential in J.Lo's brand, her appeal to a global audience, and he helped her capitalize on that, turning her into a global superstar with a business empire of her own. Section 6. A match made in media heaven. Now, Diddy and J.Lo, they were a match made in media heaven. They were young, they were beautiful, they were talented, and they had that undeniable chemistry that made them irresistible to watch. Their energy was electric, and their presence was magnetic. They were everywhere, on magazine covers, on MTV, on red carpets all over the world. Their faces were plastered across every major publication, and their appearances were highly anticipated events. They were the epitome of cool, the couple everyone wanted to be. Their style was impeccable and their confidence was unmatched. And Diddy, he knew how to leverage that attention, how to turn their relationship into a marketing machine. He was a master of branding, and he understood the power of their combined star power. He made sure they were always seen at the hottest parties, wearing the most stylish clothes, driving the most expensive cars. They were the ultimate power couple, living a life of luxury and glamour. They were living the dream, and they were selling that dream to the world. Their relationship was a spectacle, a carefully curated display of opulence and success. But their influence, it went beyond just selling products. They were cultural icons, shaping the trends and tastes of an entire generation. They became trendsetters, style icons who influenced fashion, music, and even the way people danced. Their impact was felt across multiple industries, and their legacy continues to inspire. They were a cultural phenomenon, a testament to the power of celebrity and the allure of a good love story. Their romance captivated the public, and their influence was undeniable. Now, even though their romantic relationship didn't last, their impact on each other's careers, it's undeniable. They helped each other reach new heights, and their collaboration was a turning point in both of their careers. Diddy helped launch J.Lo into superstardom, and she in turn helped solidify his status as a tastemaker, a man who knew how to spot and nurture talent. Their partnership was mutually beneficial, and their success was a testament to their combined talents. They were a force to be reckoned with, and their legacy as a power couple continues to inspire and fascinate to this day. Their story is one of ambition, talent, and the power of collaboration. They proved that sometimes the best collaborations are the ones that blur the lines between love, business, and pure, unadulterated star power. Their relationship was a perfect blend of personal and professional success. They were the king and queen of the early 2000s, and their reign was one for the ages. Their influence is still felt today, and their story remains a shining example of what can be achieved when two stars come together. Section 7. Building empires brick by brick. Now, while Diddy was busy shaping the careers of music icons and building brands like Rock and Sean John, he was also laying the foundation for his own media empire. See, Diddy's got this insatiable hunger for success, for conquering new frontiers. He's not content with just dominating one industry. He wants to leave his mark on the world, to build a legacy that will last for generations. And for him, that meant venturing into the world of television and creating a platform that would amplify Black voices and showcase Black excellence to the world. Enter Revolt TV, Diddy's brainchild, a revolutionary music-oriented digital cable network that aimed to disrupt the traditional media landscape and give a voice to the voiceless. With Revolt, Diddy wasn't just creating another music channel, he was building a movement, a platform for the culture, by the culture. He wanted to give young, aspiring artists, filmmakers, and entrepreneurs a chance to showcase their talent, to tell their stories, and to reach a global audience. He understood the power of media, of controlling the narrative, and he wanted to use that power to uplift, inspire, and empower the next generation of Black creatives. Revolt TV, it was more than just a business venture for Diddy. It was a passion project, a way to give back to the community that raised him and to create opportunities for those who came after him. It was about legacy, about building something bigger than himself, something that would change the game and leave a lasting impact on the world. Now let's be real, folks. One of the key ingredients to Diddy's success across all his ventures is his own personal brand. Diddy's not just a businessman, he's a personality, an icon, a larger-than-life figure who commands attention wherever he goes. He's cultivated this image, this aura of success, of confidence, of living life to the fullest, and it's become synonymous with his brand. When you see Diddy, you see Rock, you see Sean John, you see Revolt TV. He's become the embodiment of his own empire, the ultimate ambassador for his own vision. He understands that in today's world, it's not enough to just have a great product. You need to have a story, a personality, a brand that people can connect with. And Diddy's brand, it's all about aspiration, about achieving your dreams, about living life on your own terms. It's about hustle, it's about style, it's about celebrating success, and it's about giving back to the community. Diddy's built this empire brick by brick, not just with business acumen, but with charisma, with charm, with an undeniable ability to connect with people on a personal level. He's made himself the face of his brands, and in doing so, he's created a level of trust, of authenticity that's hard to replicate. People buy into Diddy, they buy into his story, his energy, his vision, and that's what makes him such a marketing genius. He's turned himself into a walking, talking billboard for his own success, and it's a strategy that's paid off in spades. Now, when you look at Diddy's partnerships with Jay-Z and J.Lo, you see a common thread. These aren't just business deals, they're collaborations built on mutual respect, shared vision, and a deep understanding of each other's strengths. Diddy's not afraid to surround himself with other powerful personalities, other visionaries, because he knows that iron sharpens iron. He understands that collaboration, true collaboration, is about amplifying each other's voices, about pushing each other to be better, to achieve more together than they ever could alone. With Jay-Z, it's about building generational wealth, about disrupting industries, about showing the world that Black excellence knows no bounds. With J.Lo, it's about pushing creative boundaries, about building brands that transcend music and fashion, about creating a global impact. These partnerships, they're not just about making money, they're about making history, about leaving a legacy that will inspire generations to come. Diddy understands that true success isn't a solo sport, it's about teamwork, about surrounding yourself with the right people, and about leveraging each other's strengths to achieve greatness. Now, the impact of Diddy's collaborations extends far beyond his immediate circle. When you look at the careers of artists like the Notorious Big, Mary J. Blige, and countless others who've benefited from his guidance, his mentorship, you see the ripple effect of his collaborative spirit. Diddy's always been a champion for Black talent, for uplifting voices that might not otherwise be heard. He's used his platform, his influence, to open doors for others, to create opportunities for the next generation to shine. He understands that success is not a zero-sum game, that there's enough room at the top for everyone, and he's always willing to lend a helping hand, to share his knowledge and experience to help others achieve their dreams. His collaborations, they're not just about business. They're about community, about building a legacy of support, of mentorship, of paying it forward. He's created a network, a family, of artists, entrepreneurs, and creatives who all support and uplift each other, and that's something truly special. That's how you create lasting change, by investing in others, by sharing your success, and by empowering the next generation to reach even greater heights. Diddy's collaborative spirit, it's not just a business strategy, it's a reflection of his character, his belief in the power of community, and his commitment to leaving the world a better place than he found it. From music to moguldom, a shared journey. Now, what's remarkable about Diddy's journey is that he's taken so many people along for the ride. He's not just built an empire for himself, he's created opportunities for countless others to achieve their own versions of success. From the artists he's signed and mentored to the entrepreneurs he's partnered with and invested in, Diddy's story is one of shared success, of lifting as he climbs. He understands that true wealth, true power, lies in empowering others, in creating a network of success that extends far beyond his own personal achievements. He's created a blueprint for success not just for himself, but for an entire generation of Black entrepreneurs and creatives. He's shown the world that anything is possible with hard work, determination, and a willingness to collaborate with others. Diddy's legacy, it's not just about the music, the fashion, or the business ventures. It's about the impact he's had on the lives of countless individuals who've been touched by his generosity, his mentorship, and his unwavering belief in the power of Black excellence. He's a true icon, a visionary, and an inspiration to us all. Now that's how you build an empire with a heart, folks. That's how you leave a legacy that will stand the test of time. Now let's keep it a buck. While Diddy was building his empire, he was also building a reputation, and it wasn't always pretty. See, Diddy's parties, they were legendary. They were the hottest ticket in town, the place to be seen, the stuff of legends. From New York to Miami, his bashes were known for their exclusivity, their extravagance, and let's be real, their wildness. We're talking champagne flowing like water, celebrities rubbing shoulders, and enough drama to fill a reality TV show. These weren't just parties, they were experiences, spectacles designed to showcase Diddy's success, his lavish lifestyle, and his ability to bring people together for a good time. But behind the velvet rope, behind the smiles and the champagne toasts, there was a darker side to these gatherings. Whispers of excess, of debauchery, of things that would make your grandma blush. The kind of stories that get passed around in hushed tones. The kind of rumors that follow you around long after the last bottle's been popped. Now, I'm not here to judge anyone's lifestyle, but there's no denying that Diddy's parties became synonymous with a certain kind of excess, a certain disregard for rules and boundaries. And that reputation, it followed him around like a shadow, fueling the controversies and allegations that would plague him for years to come. Now Diddy, he understood the power of a good party. He knew how to create an atmosphere, an energy that was addictive. His parties weren't just about having fun, they were about networking, about building relationships, about solidifying his status as the ultimate connector, the guy who knew everyone and could make anything happen. He'd fly in the hottest DJs, book the most exclusive venues, and make sure the guest list was a who's who of the entertainment industry. It was a way to reward his friends, impress his rivals, and solidify his position at the top of the game. But there was also an art to these parties, a calculated strategy behind the madness. Diddy knew how to use these events to generate buzz, to keep his name in the headlines, and to create an aura of exclusivity and excitement around his brand. He understood that in the world of hip-hop, image is everything, and his parties were the ultimate projection of his success, his lifestyle, and his undeniable influence. They were a way to cement his status as a tastemaker, a trendsetter, a force to be reckoned with. Section 3. Whispers in the Shadows. But as Diddy's parties grew more extravagant, so did the rumors surrounding them. Whispers of drug use, of inappropriate behavior, of shady business deals going down behind closed doors. The kind of stuff that makes for good gossip, but also the kind of stuff that can tarnish a reputation, especially when you're already in the public eye. Now, it's important to note that not everything you hear is true, and rumors can spread like wildfire, especially in the age of social media. But there's no denying that where there's smoke, there's usually fire, and the whispers surrounding Diddy's parties started to raise eyebrows and cast a shadow over his otherwise glittering image. Some dismissed it as jealousy, as the price of fame, as the inevitable backlash against someone who was living life on his own terms and making no apologies for it. But others saw it as a sign of something darker, a glimpse into a side of Diddy that he preferred to keep hidden from the cameras. The truth, as always, probably lies somewhere in between. But one thing's for sure, the rumors and allegations surrounding Diddy's parties would continue to dog him throughout his career, shaping public perception and adding a layer of complexity to his already complicated legacy. Section 4. The Price of Fame. Now, I'm not going to sit here and act like Diddy was the only one throwing wild parties in the 90s and early 2000s. That was the era, man. Hip-hop was blowing up, money was flowing, and excess was the name of the game. But Diddy, he was on another level. He wasn't just partying, he was creating an image, a brand, a whole mythology around his lifestyle. And that kind of attention, that kind of exposure, it comes with a price. When you're living your life in the public eye, every move you make is scrutinized, every rumor amplified, every mistake magnified. And when you're known for pushing boundaries, for challenging the status quo, for living life on your own terms, well, you become an easy target for criticism, for judgment, and for those who want to tear you down. Diddy learned that lesson the hard way. The more successful he became, the more famous he got, the more the whispers turned into shouts, the rumors into headlines, the parties into scandals. It's the price of fame, folks. The higher you climb, the further you have to fall. Section 5. The legal battles begin. Now as Diddy's star rose, so did the number of legal battles he faced. From contract disputes to assault allegations, it seemed like he was constantly in and out of court, fighting to protect his name, his brand, and his freedom. One of the most high-profile cases involved the infamous 1999 shooting at a New York City nightclub, where Diddy and his then-girlfriend Jennifer Lopez were present. While Diddy was eventually acquitted of all charges, the incident left a stain on his reputation and fueled the perception of him as someone who was always surrounded by drama and violence. Then there were the business disputes, the lawsuits from former partners and associates claiming they'd been cheated out of their fair share of the profits. These cases, often complex and contentious, painted a picture of Diddy as a ruthless businessman willing to do whatever it took to come out on top. Now, whether these allegations were true or not is up for debate. but there's no denying that they took a toll on Diddy's public image, portraying him as someone who was more interested in money and power than in doing the right thing. The problem with allegations, even when they're unfounded, is that they can create a cloud of suspicion that's hard to escape. And for Diddy, that cloud seemed to follow him wherever he went, casting a shadow over his accomplishments and fueling the narrative of him as a flawed and controversial figure. It didn't help that he often responded to these accusations with defiance, with a kind of "I do what I want" attitude that further alienated some people and reinforced the image of him as someone who was above the law, someone who played by his own rules. Now, I'm not saying Diddy was always innocent. He's made mistakes, he's owned up to some of them, and he's paid the price for others. But there's a difference between making mistakes and being a bad person, and I think it's important to remember that everyone deserves the presumption of innocence until proven guilty. But in the court of public opinion, things aren't always so black and white. And for Diddy, the constant barrage of allegations and legal battles created a perception problem that he's still grappling with today. Now, throughout all of this, Diddy never stopped fighting. He fought to clear his name in court, he fought to protect his brand, and he fought to maintain his position at the top of the game. He hired the best lawyers, he spoke out against the accusations, and he never backed down from a challenge. But it was an uphill battle, a constant struggle against the tide of negative publicity and public scrutiny. It would have been easy for him to crumble under the pressure, to retreat from the spotlight and let the controversies define him. But Diddy's not built that way. He's a fighter, a survivor, a man who refuses to be defined by his mistakes or by the perceptions of others. He knew that the only way to overcome these challenges was to keep moving forward, to keep building his empire, and to let his success speak for itself. And that's exactly what he did. He channeled his energy into his businesses, into his music, into his philanthropic endeavors, proving that he was more than just the headlines, more than just the controversies. He was a force to be reckoned with, a man on a mission, and he wasn't going to let anything stand in his way. Now, one thing you gotta give Diddy, the brother knows how to reinvent himself. He's a master of adaptation, always evolving, always finding new ways to stay relevant, to stay ahead of the game. From Puff Daddy to P. Diddy to just plain Diddy, he's shed his skin more times than a snake, and each transformation has been strategic, calculated, a way to stay fresh, to keep the public guessing, to stay one step ahead of the curve. And it's not just about the name changes, folks. It's about the businesses he chooses, the partnerships he forges, the image he projects to the world. Diddy understands that in the entertainment industry, complacency is death. You gotta keep moving, keep innovating, keep pushing boundaries, or you'll get left behind. And that's what's so fascinating about his career. He's gone from rapper to producer, to fashion designer, to vodka tycoon, to media mogul. And he's done it all with this uncanny ability to anticipate trends, to spot opportunities, to create something from nothing. He's a master of reinvention, and that's what's allowed him to stay relevant for so long, to build an empire that spans multiple industries, and to cement his status as one of the most successful and influential figures in entertainment history. Now let's talk about Revolt TV for a minute, because this venture, it's more than just another business deal for Diddy. This is personal. This is about legacy. This is about giving back to the culture that made him, about creating opportunities for the next generation of Black creatives, about amplifying voices that have been historically marginalized and underrepresented. See, Diddy, he understands the power of media. He knows that whoever controls the narrative, whoever controls the images, whoever controls the stories, they control the culture. And for too long, those stories, those images, they haven't reflected the diversity, the richness, the complexity of the Black experience. So, he created Revolt TV as a platform for the culture by the culture, a place where young, aspiring artists, filmmakers, entrepreneurs could showcase their talent, could tell their stories, could reach a global audience on their own terms. He wanted to create a space where Black excellence wasn't just celebrated, it was normalized, where the next generation of creatives could see themselves reflected in the stories being told, in the faces on the screen. Revolt TV, it's more than just a network, it's a movement, a statement, a testament to Diddy's commitment to using his platform to uplift, to inspire, to empower, and to create lasting change. Now let's talk about Ciroc for a minute, because this vodka brand, it's become synonymous with celebration, with success, with living the good life. But what most people don't know is that when Diddy first partnered with Diageo to create Ciroc, it was a risky move. Vodka, it wasn't exactly the drink of choice for the hip-hop generation back then. But Diddy, he saw an opportunity. He saw a market that was ripe for disruption, a chance to create something new, something fresh, something that reflected his own personal brand of luxury and aspiration. And he bet on himself, as he always does. He put his own name, his own face, his own reputation behind the brand, and he marketed the hell out of it. He made Ciroc the official drink of his parties, he featured it in his music videos, he got his celebrity friends to endorse it. He created a whole mythology around Ciroc, associating it with success, with celebration, with living life to the fullest. And it worked. Ciroc exploded in popularity, becoming one of the top-selling vodka brands in the world, and solidifying Diddy's status as not just a music mogul, but a business titan with a Midas touch. Now, for all the talk about Diddy's business acumen, his lavish lifestyle, his controversies, it's important to remember that there's another side to this brother. A side that doesn't always get the headlines, but a side that's just as important, if not more so, than his business ventures. See, Diddy's a firm believer in giving back, in using his platform, his influence, his wealth, to make a difference in the world. He's been involved in countless charitable causes over the years, supporting organizations that focus on education, poverty, HIV/AIDS awareness, and social justice. He's donated millions of dollars to his hometown of Harlem, supporting programs that provide opportunities for underprivileged youth. He's been a vocal advocate for criminal justice reform, using his platform to raise awareness about mass incarceration and its impact on communities of color. Diddy understands that true success isn't just about how much money you make, it's about how you use your platform to make a positive impact on the world. It's about lifting as you climb, about empowering others, about leaving the world a better place than you found it. And that's something that often gets lost in the shuffle, in the noise of the headlines and the controversies. Now, Diddy's philanthropy, it's not just about writing checks, folks. It's about getting personally involved, about using his connections, his resources, his platform to create real, lasting change. He's established foundations, launched initiatives, and partnered with organizations that are doing the groundwork, the day-to-day work, of making a difference in the lives of others. He's created scholarship programs that provide educational opportunities for underprivileged students. He's supported job training programs that help people develop the skills they need to succeed in the workforce. He's invested in community centers that provide safe spaces for children and families. Diddy understands that true philanthropy, it's not about charity, it's about empowerment. It's about giving people the tools, the resources, the opportunities they need to create a better future for themselves and their families. It's about breaking down systemic barriers, about creating a more just and equitable society, about building a world where everyone has the chance to reach their full potential. And that's the kind of legacy that Diddy's building, one act of kindness, one investment, one opportunity at a time. Now, one of Diddy's biggest passions when it comes to philanthropy is education. He's a firm believer that education is the key to breaking the cycle of poverty, to empowering communities, to creating a more just and equitable society. He's spoken out numerous times about the importance of providing quality education to all children, regardless of their background or zip code, and he's put his money where his mouth is, investing in charter schools, supporting after-school programs, and creating scholarship funds that provide opportunities for students who might not otherwise have access to higher education. Diddy understands that education is not just about academics, it's about opportunity. It's about opening doors, about expanding horizons, about giving young people the tools they need to dream big to set goals, and to achieve their full potential. He sees education as an investment, not just in individual students, but in the future of our communities, our country, our world, and that's why he's so passionate about it. Why he's dedicated so much of his time, his energy, his resources to making sure that every child has the chance to succeed, no matter their circumstances. Now, let's be real, folks. Diddy's journey hasn't always been pretty. He's made mistakes, he's courted controversy, he's had his fair share of scandals and missteps. But what's remarkable about Diddy is his ability to learn from his mistakes, to grow, to evolve, to transform himself from the inside out. He's gone from the brash, flamboyant bad boy of the 90s to a more mature, more introspective, more socially conscious businessman and philanthropist. He's owned up to his past mistakes, he's apologized for his missteps, and he's used those experiences to become a better man, a better leader, a better role model. He's learned that true success isn't just about money, it's about integrity. It's about character, it's about using your platform to make a positive impact on the world. And that transformation, that journey from bad boy to business icon, it's what makes Diddy's story so compelling, so inspiring. He's a testament to the power of redemption, the power of growth, the power of using your experiences, both good and bad, to become the best version of yourself. He's shown the world that it's never too late to change, to evolve, to become the person you were always meant to be. Section 8. Redefining success. From material wealth to legacy. Now, one of the most important lessons we can learn from Diddy's journey is that success is not a one-size-fits-all proposition. It's not just about how much money you make, how many houses you own, how many cars you drive. It's about defining success on your own terms, about finding fulfillment in your work, in your relationships, in your contributions to the world. Diddy's redefined what it means to be successful in the 21st century. It's not just about accumulating wealth, it's about building legacy. It's about using your platform to uplift others, to create opportunities, to make a positive impact on the world. It's about investing in your community, in education, in the next generation. It's about using your voice to speak out against injustice, to fight for equality, to create a more just and equitable society. Diddy's shown us that true success is not just about the bottom line, it's about the impact you have on the world, the legacy you leave behind. It's about the lives you touch, the people you inspire, the difference you make. And that's a lesson that we can all learn from, no matter what our definition of success may be. Section 9. The evolution of Sean Combs. Now, as we reflect on Diddy's journey, it's clear that we're witnessing the evolution of an icon. He's constantly pushing boundaries, challenging conventions, reinventing himself, and redefining what's possible. He's gone from a music executive with an eye for talent to a cultural force who shaped the worlds of music, fashion, business, and philanthropy. He's a master of reinvention, a visionary leader, and a tireless advocate for his community. But beyond the awards, the accolades, the billion-dollar brands, Diddy's greatest legacy may be his unwavering belief in the power of Black excellence. He's dedicated his life to amplifying Black voices, to creating opportunities for Black creatives, to showing the world the beauty, the brilliance, the resilience of Black culture. He's a testament to the power of hard work, determination, and an unwavering belief in yourself, even in the face of adversity. He's shown the world that anything is possible if you dare to dream big and have the courage to chase those dreams with everything you've got. Section 10. A legacy in the making. Now, Diddy's story is far from over. He's still building his empire, still breaking down barriers, still using his platform to inspire and empower others. He's a constant source of inspiration, a reminder that age is just a number, and that it's never too late to chase your dreams, to reinvent yourself, to make a difference in the world. He's shown us that success is not a destination, it's a journey, and that the most important thing is to stay true to yourself, to never stop learning, and to always strive to be a force for good in the world. Diddy's legacy is still being written, but one thing's for sure, he's left an indelible mark on the world, and his impact will be felt for generations to come. He's a true icon, a visionary leader, and a shining example of what's possible when you combine talent, ambition, and an unwavering belief in yourself. Now, if there's one thing we can all learn from Diddy's journey, it's the importance of having a blueprint for success. Diddy didn't achieve his level of success by accident. He had a plan, he had a vision, and he had the work ethic and the determination to see it through. He understood the power of branding, the importance of networking, the value of hard work, and the need to constantly evolve and adapt to stay ahead of the game. He wasn't afraid to take risks, to challenge conventions, to break the mold and create his own path to success. And that's what separates the good from the great, the dreamers from the doers, the successful from the extraordinary. So, if you're looking for a blueprint for success, look no further than Diddy's journey. It's a masterclass in entrepreneurship, in branding, in marketing, in leadership, and in using your platform to make a positive impact on the world.
I feel nauseous, believe me. Never had a lot of shit come easy. Had to work hard, struggle.
Now let's be clear, folks. Diddy's success didn't come easy. It took years of hard work, dedication, and an almost superhuman level of hustle. This brother, he doesn't sleep. He's always on the move, always grinding, always looking for the next opportunity, the next challenge, the next mountain to climb. He's a testament to the power of hard work, of putting in the hours, of making sacrifices, of never giving up on your dreams, no matter how big or how audacious they may seem. He's shown us that there are no shortcuts to success, no substitutes for hard work, no magic formulas. Success is earned, it's fought for, it's clawed your way to the top, one step at a time. And that's the Diddy way, the relentless pursuit of excellence, the unwavering belief that anything is possible if you're willing to put in the work. So, the next time you're feeling discouraged, the next time you're facing a challenge, the next time you're thinking about giving up on your dreams, remember Diddy's hustle, remember his work ethic, remember his unwavering belief in himself, and let that inspire you to keep pushing, to keep grinding, to keep chasing your dreams with everything you've got. So there you have it, folks. The story of Sean Diddy Combs. A complex, contradictory, and utterly captivating figure who's left an indelible mark on the world. He's a music mogul, a fashion icon, a business titan, a philanthropist, and a cultural force who's redefined what it means to be successful in the 21st century. He's made mistakes, he's courted controversy, he's faced his fair share of challenges and setbacks, but through it all, he's never stopped hustling, he's never stopped evolving, and he's never stopped believing in the power of his own potential. He's a testament to the power of hard work, determination, and an unwavering belief in yourself. He's shown us that anything is possible if you're willing to put in the work, to dream big, and to never give up on your dreams, no matter how audacious they may seem. So as we wrap up this episode for the next episode, I leave you with this question. What's your legacy going to be? What mark are you going to leave on the world? Because in the words of the great Diddy himself, don't be afraid to close your eyes and dream, but then open your eyes and see. Peace. Yo, we've dug deep into the life and times of Sean Diddy Combs, and one thing's for sure, this brother remains an enigma. He's a walking paradox, a man who embodies both the glitz and the grit, the triumphs and the tribulations of the American dream. Love him or hate him, there's no denying that Diddy's story is one for the ages. We've seen how he rose from the streets of Harlem to become a global icon, building an empire on music, fashion, and pure, unadulterated hustle. We've explored his legendary partnerships, his knack for spotting talent, and his ability to turn everything he touches into gold. But we've also confronted the darker aspects of his journey, the controversies, the allegations, the whispers that have followed him throughout his career. The question remains, how much of Diddy's success was built on smart decisions, on calculated risks, on sheer business genius? And how much of it was about survival, about navigating the chaos, about weathering the storms that would have capsized a lesser man? It's a question that's haunted Diddy throughout his career, and one that continues to spark debate and intrigue to this day. See, Diddy's always had his critics. Those who say he's all flash and no substance, that he's more interested in image than in integrity, that he's built his empire on the backs of others. And yeah, there might be a grain of truth to some of those criticisms. We've seen how Diddy's parties often blurred the lines between celebration and debauchery, how his legal battles raised questions about his business practices, how his public persona sometimes overshadowed his philanthropic efforts. But then there are those who admire Diddy's unwavering ambition, his entrepreneurial spirit, his ability to overcome adversity and come out on top. They see him as a role model, an inspiration, a testament to the power of black excellence and the limitless possibilities that exist for those who dare to dream big. They point to his business acumen, his ability to spot and nurture talent, his commitment to giving back to his community. They argue that Diddy's flaws, his mistakes, are simply part of what makes him human, part of what makes his story so relatable, so compelling. The truth, as always, lies somewhere in between. Diddy's legacy is one of contradictions, of triumphs and tribulations, of soaring highs and crushing lows. He's a man who's achieved more than most could ever dream of, but who's also faced more scrutiny, more criticism than most could ever endure. He's a symbol of black excellence, a testament to the power of hard work and determination, but he's also a reminder that success is often messy, complicated, and rarely comes without a price. So, how do we reconcile these contradictions? How do we make sense of a man who can be both inspiring and infuriating, both brilliant and reckless, both generous and ruthless? The answer, I believe, lies in embracing the complexity of his story, in acknowledging both the good and the bad, the light and the shadow that have shaped him into the man he is today. Because in the end, it's those contradictions, those imperfections, that make Diddy's journey so human, so relatable, so undeniably compelling. Now, it's easy to get caught up in the glitz and glamour of Diddy's life, in the parties, the cars, the celebrity friendships. But I think it's important to remember that beneath the surface, beneath the carefully crafted persona, there's a man who's struggled, who's fallen, who's picked himself up and dusted himself off more times than he can count. There's a man who's lost friends, faced betrayals, and endured public humiliations that would have broken a lesser spirit. But through it all, Diddy's kept going. He's learned from his mistakes, he's grown from his experiences, and he's never let the noise of the world drown out his own inner voice, his own unwavering belief in his ability to achieve greatness. And that, I think, is the most important lesson we can learn from Diddy's journey. That success is not a straight line, it's a marathon, and it's the ability to persevere, to overcome adversity, to keep going even when the odds are stacked against you. That truly defines a champion. Now, I know some of y'all listening right now, you're facing your own struggles, your own challenges, your own moments of doubt and uncertainty. And you might be thinking, man, what's the point? How can I possibly achieve my dreams when the world feels like it's crashing down around me? Well, I'm here to tell you that Diddy's story is proof that anything is possible if you've got the heart, the hustle, and the unwavering belief in yourself. It's about getting back up every time you fall, learning from your mistakes, and using those experiences to fuel your fire, to push you further, to make you stronger. It's about surrounding yourself with the right people, those who believe in your vision, who support your dreams, and who will be there to pick you up when you stumble. Because in the end, success is not a solo sport, it's a team effort, and it's the people we surround ourselves with who can make all the difference. So, as we close this chapter on Sean Diddy Combs, let's remember him not just for his music, his businesses, or his controversies, but for the indomitable spirit, the unwavering belief in himself, and the relentless pursuit of excellence that have defined his journey. He's a product of his environment, shaped by the streets that raised him, the music that inspired him, and the challenges that tested him. But he's also a force of nature, a man who's carved his own path, broken down barriers, and redefined what's possible for a young black man from Harlem with a dream and a whole lot of hustle. Love him or hate him, there's no denying that Diddy's left his mark on the world. He's a testament to the power of perseverance, the importance of reinvention, and the limitless possibilities that exist for those who dare to dream big and never, ever give up on themselves. And that, my friends, is a legacy worth celebrating. Yo, we've journeyed through the highs and lows of Diddy's life, explored his business savvy, and confronted the controversies that have trailed him. Now it's your turn to weigh in, folks. What's your take on Diddy's legacy? Do you see him as a visionary entrepreneur, a cultural icon, or a product of hype and controversy? Hit that comment section below and let your voices be heard. Let's spark a dialogue, a real conversation about the man, the myth, the mogul that is Sean Diddy Combs. Was he a master strategist, carefully calculating his every move, or did he thrive on chaos, using his charisma and street smarts to navigate the turbulent waters of fame and fortune? Share your insights, your perspectives, your hot takes. We're building a community here, a space for real talk and honest opinions. Diddy's story is a study in contrasts. He's a man who seemingly embodies both the American dream and its underbelly. He's built an empire on hard work, innovation, and an undeniable knack for spotting talent. But he's also faced accusations of ruthlessness, of exploiting others, of prioritizing profit over principle. Where do you stand on this? Do you believe he used his power for good, uplifting his community and empowering the next generation? Or was his philanthropy overshadowed by the constant controversies and legal battles? There are no easy answers here, folks. Diddy's story is a complex tapestry woven from ambition, talent, controversy, and a relentless pursuit of success. It's up to each of us to decide how we reconcile these contradictions and what lessons we take away from his extraordinary journey. Now, this ain't the end of the conversation, not by a long shot. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on our next deep dive into the lives of the most influential figures in music and culture. We've got more untold stories, more behind-the-scenes access, and more hard-hitting analysis coming your way. And while you're at it, spread the word. Share this video with your friends, your family, your followers. Let's keep this conversation going, keep exploring the lives of those who shape our world, and keep challenging each other to think critically about the complexities of success, fame, and legacy. Remember, folks, knowledge is power, and the more we understand the forces that shape our culture, the better equipped we are to create the world we want to see.